Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this transfer report claiming that Real Sociedad star Martin Zubimendi is Barca's top target to reinforce the midfield next summer. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Ronald Araujo, as Bayern Munich make inquiry about fan favorite Barca defender, move considered unrealistic. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up till the very end. In light of Gavi's injury and Barcelona's evident struggles to establish or maintain midfield control in recent games, concern has sparked within the club. The Catalans have kept their eyes peeled for a very long time to sign an appropriate replacement for Sergio Busquets, but have been initially held back by a lack of options and, more importantly, a lack of finances. Barcelona's administration, Barca's admiration for Martin Zubimendi has been well documented as the Real Sociedad midfielder has grown into a terrific footballer with his hometown club in San Sebastian. And according to a recent report from Javi Miguel, the Spaniard is Barcelona's top target to reinforce the pivot position next summer. Having acquired him for almost for free, Otto Romeo seemed like the perfect stopgap solution to Barcelona's defensive woes. A tough tackler and hard worker, Romeo even made a bright start to life to the club, but his shortcomings on the ball and lack of mobility due to his age are being exposed recently so badly. However, the 32 years old stats show that he is definitely capable of putting a solid performance, but Javi Miguel says the club believe the Spaniard is suffering from a lack of confidence and the weight of the Blaugrana shirt is getting to him. Bayern Munich star Joshua Kimmich has always been somewhat of an impossible dream for Barcelona in recent years as well, but the German is not entirely off the table for the Catalans even up to now. Miguel states that why Martin Zubimendi remains the top target, Barcelona may pursue Kimmich if he does not renew with Bayern Munich. Watch this space. Of course, the DM role has been an issue for some time, especially since Busquets left the club. Romeo has not been doing quite well, and it's a major cause of concern as Barcelona continue to see how they can, salvage the situation, or they can, you know, bring in a top class DM maybe next summer. Martin Zubimendi continues to be Javi's preferred option. No matter what we have gone through trying to acquire him, we know how tough it is to sign him, especially the price being 60 million and Barca not able to pay. Of course, the player himself not even willing to join Barca for now. That has always been a roadblock. But that notwithstanding, Barca continue to show strong interest in Martin Zubimendi as their future defensive midfielder. Zubimendi is still about 24 years old. I mean, he's still, age-wise, just the perfect target that Javi wants, and he's in the prime of his life now. And signing him will be such a great thing. So Barca have not yet given up, according to the latest reports, as they really want to pounce on him and see how they can bring him. Of course, they know very well that the 60 million that Sociedad are demanding still remains the 60 million. Nothing changes. So, it remains to be seen how they will go about it. And of course, apart from Zubimendi, there have been a lot of names that have been linked with ever since last summer. The likes of Joshua Kimmich, for instance. That was also one of the top targets that Barca were targeting. But of course, that looks like a far-fetched dream for Barca, especially as Bayern Munich has no intention whatsoever of selling the player to any club And of course, I don't think Barca can even dare. Of course, he's rated around 80 million. So I think for that one, Barca can't even dare to pass or to trespass. But they still show interest. Of course, they just don't want to give up because they don't know how tomorrow will look like. Because so I think it's getting more and more urgent as the time passes by to have a solid DM, especially as Ore Romeo is losing form day by day. So it's just so worrying. And as soon as Barca try to figure out how they can go or cope with that, then better for them. As it stands right now, the January transfer window does not look like a window where Barca will get any ATM. It just looks like a window where we can just be expecting our one player to come in the form of Vitor Roque and not expecting Barca to go out there to strengthen midfield. I don't think that would be possible by any means. But let's just see how the January window will look like, as Barcelona will try their best to ensure that they perform well on the pitch and, of course, try to get the team having a winning mentality. We haven't been doing quite well. Matches that we're supposed to win, we don't even play well and we don't win them. And it's quite disturbing. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona have found it incredibly difficult to shell out money during the transfer windows over the last couple of years. Instead, they have had to rely on young players, some of whom are now not only the backbone of the team, but among the best in their positions. The likes of Gavi and Pedri have already won the Golden Boy Award and are undisputed starters for their club and country, while Alejandro Barre has quickly become one of the best left backs in his position. On this list is also a certain Ronald Araujo, hailed as one of the best centre backs in the world, if not the best. The Uruguayan, known for his no-nonsense defending versus 1v1 ability and rose to stardom with Barca, and has been on the radar for every top club. While it is well known that Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool pursued Araujo in the summer of 2021 when his contract extension was hung in the balance, Bayern Munich have also been interested in him for 2 years. The news coming from Florian Plattenberg says Bayern will have the 24-year-old on their radar and have made an inquiry about his signing again. Thomas Tuchel is a fan of the player and wants the club to sign him. Araujo has also responded well to the inquiry and is not closed off on the move. Araujo's priority, however, is Barcelona, and the club is in no mood to ship him off anytime soon. They consider him as one of the pillars of the team and made him the third choice captain for the team this summer. One of the priorities for Barca is to extend Araujo's contract beyond 2026, which was signed in 2021. They will work on the new deal in the coming months and want to award the player with a higher salary as well. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.